You know, I was talking to some men who profess to be, well, godly, and I was telling them about how maybe they should be more responsible for their actions, the choices they make. And I was trying to be solution based. And so I gave something that I thought would be a reasonable solution to end a certain problem. And boy, were they upset. I proposed a prohibition. You know, no more alcohol, no more selling of booze and spirits and liquors. You know, they could be pure men, you know, and well, they chased me out of there so fast. They were like, and I overheard this, "Are you out of your cotton picking mind?" And I said, back to that, I was running like Speedy Gonzales. You know, it got me thinking, nobody wants a prohibition anymore. Everybody wants to, well, use their drug of choice. And most people's drug of choice, well, is alcohol. And, you know, it twists you up. It gets you all knotted up. And you end up maybe sometimes black and blue, bruised up. Or maybe you don't, but the person next to you does. You know, you can't really control yourself. And you're in an confined environment. And you have you have poor control skills. You have poor anger management. You tend to get upset. You tend to get violent. And you can't maintain this. You can't maintain that form, that happiness, that inner peace, because you haven't done the work. Now, it's not all of you, but it's a good number of you. And the pandemic, well, coronavirus, it's really exposed that. We have to work on that. We really do. And you know, one way we can do it is keeping the bars closed. There's no reason to open the bars. It's well too early. And we haven't gotten COVID under control. There should be a prohibition. And if we were reasonable, thinking, logical beings of intelligence, we would know that there needs to be a prohibition. There's no way you can open up all of these bars and expect people to have, behave accordingly. They just won't. If you open up the bars back to full capacity, you're asking for anarchy and chaos. Well, maybe that's what you want. That's what's going to happen. Because COVID-19 is still a thing. It'll still be spreading. It's a virus. And it's airborne. Okay? Now, I say we have a prohibition. But they said I'm out of my cotton picking mind. So nobody wants a prohibition. But you know, I just remember as I was being chased, these men said that they were holy and of God. And they chased me. And they wanted to do me harm. Because all I wanted and all I suggested was a prohibition. You know, it was first suggested and it was first theorized and put into practice by women. Women were the ones that wanted a prohibition in this country because they were getting assaulted violently. They can say whatever they want about why the group started it being out of religious concerns and all of those things and that. But it was having adverse effects, meaning that people use the term religion as a way to talk about the adverse effects of alcohol in general. You know, I'm on continuing a tradition, a tradition of strong women leading the way in the Purple People's Hour, knowing that we're close to March. Now, fully and without any reservation, endorses a prohibition on all alcohol sales. No, you won't get your Jose Cuervo. No, you won't get your Cerveza. No, you won't get your Coors Light, your cold brew. No, you won't get your Bacardi. No, you won't get your Ciroc. No, you can have some wine. You can have some wine. We'll keep the wine, but no alcohol. Now you can drink the wine. Yeah, you can drink the wine, but no alcohol. No alcohol. Prohibition. And you know, this is gaining steam. This is gaining a lot of steam. It's gaining momentum. So much momentum. Well, the opposition, you know, the opposition, they're not liking how this is going. So they're starting to take note. And I've heard that some of our people are coming under attack. Now, we always reserve the right to respond at a time and place of our choosing. And we will. You know, it's sad that we have to go through this. You're attacking our people for suggesting ideas. Attacking our people for suggesting ideas that are thoughtful, based in science, and based in, well, past human behavior. You know, don't open the bars to full capacity. There needs to be a prohibition. You can drink at home. You can have all the booze you want at home. We know what's going on behind closed doors. We know that you're hitting your partner. We know that you're throwing things at your partner. We know that you're forcing your partner to have sex with you. We know that you're abusing your children. We know all of these things are happening behind closed doors. We don't want them to happen out in the public. If you open the bars, that's what's going to happen. Mass chaos. Mass anarchy. It'll be a clusterfuck. Don't open the bars. We need a prohibition until we can defeat this virus. We haven't defeated the virus. And the new variants, well, they're even worse than the old one. If you thought the old one was bad, the upgrade is even worse. We cannot open the bars. We have to level with the public. We have to level with the people and tell them what this is. Prohibition. Or else, you better hope that you got some, well, we're all going to be walking around with the price of our life insurance on us.